Good morning everyone and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is Sunday, December 8th, and I'm starting this morning a little more slowly with some journaling. And by journaling, I mean I'm drawing up the December month in my knitting journal. Yeah, it's December 8th and I still haven't drawn up the month of December, but that's kind of just the way it is. I really felt like I needed to start writing down, keeping track of my knits for this month, or I was really going to forget what I wore this month. So today was the day. And I also needed just a little bit of easing into it this morning. I realized also that I have been doing a really bad job of telling you what knits I have been wearing on the vlogs, so I figured I would give you a little bit of an update. On the first couple episodes, I did not wear any knits. On episode 4, that's when I wore my clove sweater and I did that whole fashion show for you. I wore that to the office, so hopefully you remember that. I knit that out of Explorer Knits and Fibers, a DK weight yarn in the colorway Barrel Aged Sour. That's one of my favorite variegated yarns from Explorer Knits and Fibers. In episode 5, I wore my stripe pipe sweater. This is also a DK weight yarn, and all of the colors in this sweater are from Dusty Yarn Co. They are all from her Palm Springs collection, 5 different colors from her Palm Springs collection, all of which are available on her website. I'm an affiliate with Dusty Yarn Co., so there's a link to her website in the description of this video if you're interested in these colors. In episode 6, I wore my Farnham sweater. These actually are also from, this yarn is actually also from Dusty Yarn Co. This is an alpaca sport weight yarn. It's really soft. It was really nice to knit with. The purple color is called Shook and the cream white color is called Baby Beach. And I really had a really fun time knitting this one up. And then in yesterday's episode, episode 7, I wore my Lento sweater. This is also knit up in Explorer Knits and Fibers. The colorway is called To the Stars Who Listen. And it's a fingering weight yarn held with a Suri alpaca yarn. So here are the finished pages of my December journal. I just wanted to show you, this is what I've been drawing up every month. In my knitting journal. Yes, drawing it up every month is a lot, and that's why I designed the 2025 and the undated Yarn Enthusiast journal, so that this was already drawn out for me and for you if you're interested in it. Okay, I also realized that I needed to mark off in last year's journal the Sweet Shop blanket squares that I have completed, the last 2 purple squares. So I did that. And we have about 14 squares left that we need to complete in this blanket and 19 days left of Vlogmas. So if we do about 5 squares per week, we should definitely get this done. And that gives us a little bit of flexibility. We don't have to do 1 square every single day. I think actually today I'm going to take a little break. Like I was talking about yesterday, I really want to take the time to get some of my other projects in a good spot. I really want to pick up the stitches for the front left panel of my book club cardigan, and I really want to cast on one of the I really want to pick up stitches for one of the sleeves on my California sweater. I haven't even shown this to you yet at all on Vlogmas, and we're on episode 8. And I have something really fun that I want to try out with you guys today in this video. So before we get to all of that, you know, we need to open up our advents. So let's do that. Caleb has to make a diorama for school. And I was just informed that there's a huge mess on the table. Oh boy. Also, by the way, my advent stayed up overnight. Yes. Okay, let's open Twice Sheared Sheep. Day 8. Got a small trinket today. Maybe a little stitch marker, progress keeper. Ooh, yep, they're the cat snag-free stitch markers with the little cat ears. Cute. And they're closed loop. The closed loop ones are nice. I've tried the open loop ones, and those for me are not snag free. They snag. Okay, through the wardrobe, day 8. Dryad. We're gonna have to look up. What is Dryad? I think one of my wholesale orders went through. Yes! Live in action here. One of my wholesale orders went through. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is amazing. Thank you. Okay, Dryad. Dryads were nature spirits closely associated with trees and woodlands. During the creation of the world of Narnia, they came into being shortly after the talking beasts and remained prominent in the country throughout its history. Okay, here's a photo. So I wonder if there's gonna be any green in this. If it's like a tree nymph spirit. Day 8. No, but it's really pretty. Of pinks and purples. Okay. I'll have to wait for the Instagram posts. I mean, maybe there's like a specific Dryad that is more this color. I mean, I really like this one. This one's really pretty, and this fits really nicely after the pink from yesterday. So I really like it. Just not what I expected from the prompt, that's all. Okay, Ruby and Roses, day 8. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. I really like this. It has purple, okay? But look at this. It's like a much lighter purple with lots of blues and some like, I don't know, I really like this, like dark pink. This is really nice. Okay, cool. Should we string these up? This is fun, this is fun. Okay. Also, look at these two together. They're really pretty together. Lillipup's like, what the heck are you doing? Lillipup! Hi! Are you okay? Yeah? You doing good? You're gonna jump out of that chair as soon as I move, huh? Yes. I love you. I love you. Okay. Alrighty here, let's take a look at some of these projects, starting with my California sweater. Okay, I thought for a second I was still attached. Oh boy. Here it is. So we've done the body and I did the collar. I did this like rolled neck funnel collar on this, which is not part of the pattern. Let me back up for a second. The California sweater is a pattern actually designed by myself. It came out a couple months ago. It is meant for a fingering weight yarn held with a lace weight yarn, preferably a Suri alpaca, and it's knit, so a fingering plus a lace weight typically forms like a DK weight gauge, but we are gonna knit this on 6mm to 6.5mm needles, so it creates like a really open gauge fabric. It's very airy, it's very flowy. That's a lot larger of a needle size than you would typically knit a fingering plus a lace weight gauge. And so yeah, it creates like a nice breathable fabric. This is the third, oh, and it's a drop shoulder construction. Very like beginner friendly, simple, classic construction. It's written to be a little bit cropped in the body with tapered sleeves and a 1x1 rib collar and hem. This is the third version, this is the third California sweater that I am knitting. So I am basically completely changing a lot of what the pattern actually is. I'm knitting this with a fingering weight bouclé yarn held with a Suri alpaca. So it's yarn from Superglo fibers. The bouclé is a one-of-a-kind colorway. The Suri is the colorway Mermaid Caves, and they're really fun, like rainbow colors. I'm knitting this a size up from what I would normally knit. Normally I would knit the size extra large. I'm knitting the size 2X. The collar, like I mentioned, is written in the pattern to be a 1x1 rib. But I just thought with this bouclé yarn, this like rolled funnel neck collar would just look a little bit better. This is the same type of collar that's on the Farnham sweater that I wore the other day. So yeah, that's what's going on with this. And I need to do the sleeves. That's all I have left. And these, you know, if I sat down and knit sleeves, I could get these done in like 2-3 days. I don't know, but you know, we're working on advents this season too, so it'll take me a little bit longer than that to actually get these done. So that is what's going on with this. Let me show you also, sorry I kicked the camera. Let me show you also how much yarn I have left, because this is playing a huge factor in what's going on here. Okay, so I have been alternating skeins on the body with I had bought 3 skeins of each, the bouclé fingering and the Suri alpaca. And I have been alternating skeins on the body, 2 skeins each, and I have 1 left over that I haven't wound up yet. And this is how much I have left from my alternating skeins. The Suri, I have less yardage of the Suri than I do of the fingering weight bouclé. So this is my limiting factor, is the Suri. This is what I'm worried about. But I actually think I'm going to be okay. If I need to like rip out the collar and redo it in just the bouclé, I guess maybe I can do that. So this is all the yarn I have left. I feel like I should be fine for 2 sleeves. Plus it's a drop shoulder, so like the shoulders are already dropped. So, you know, I'm not knitting the sleeves from all the way up here. I'm knitting the sleeves from, you know, like here. I should be okay. I should be okay. But I need to wind up this yarn, and I have been holding off on winding up this yarn because I got a new toy to play with. I was sent the Caydo Electric Yarn Winder. I have not opened this yet. The tape is still on it, okay? I have been waiting patiently for the discount code so that I could make this video, open it with you, test it out, see if it's worth it, and go from there. And tell you all about it and provide you with the discount code. I have seen Tony from TL Yarn Crafts test this out, and she liked it. So I am optimistic that this is gonna be good. Okay, so should we open it up and test this out? And that's why I've been waiting to wind this up, because I feel like the bouclé yarn is like a real test for this, right? Like I'm gonna wind up, like, you know, I gotta find like a regular skein to wind up, but we're also gonna wind up a bouclé and a Suri. So yeah. Okay, let's do it. I'm so excited. You guys don't know how long I've been waiting for this. I've been in contact with this company for so long. Okay, let's open this. Please. Okay, here it is. It's got a plug. Oh, we do have a plug. Okay, yes, we do have a plug where my winder is. Whew. Good, good. We need that. Okay. Okay, there's like the main body. Here's the winder. This is big. This is bigger than I thought it was. A metal piece. Cord. Little tiny screws and tiny screwdriver. Okay, that's everything. What does the box say? Automatic winding, infinite speed regulation, simple and efficient. Craft anything you dream of. That's it. Warnings or note, avoid placing it in high temperature and humid place. Please handle with care and be careful of hurting your hands. Okay, that's nice. That's pretty much it. Okay. So, are you a person that reads the instruction manual? I am. Okay, QR code if you need the installation and usage video, which we might need. Sometimes I like to watch the video. Okay, I'm gonna move over here so that I can set it up where my other winder currently is, and you can watch. Wasn't actually an installation video. What, Rucky? You think you know how to do this? I assure you, you don't. You're a dog. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to do this on our own. Okay. insert part A into part C. This was not like already connected. I guess I need to connect these. It doesn't say that. I mean, guys, look, I have an engineering degree, but like, this is like IKEA furniture. And sometimes that stuff is hard to put together, right? Goes in here. And we're gonna screw it in. Here. Big piece. Okay, I think this just like, yeah, okay. That just slides on. Oh, okay, great. That was it. That was just that one, they don't tell you to attach this blue piece to this metal thing. It's fine. We figured it out, okay? If you get one, attach this. You'll figure it out. The screw holes are right there. And then you put this in this, and then you put this on this, okay? And then we're gonna put this, yeah, like that's not going anywhere. That's sturdy. Okay. And then I assume we gotta plug it in. Oh. This is so cool! Okay, now we gotta figure out how to thread the yarn. Okay, well, what do we want to try winding first? That is the question. Okay, this is yarn that I'm using for my Semper sweater. Semper Slipover, sorry. It's knit and note, merino. Yes, it's already in a ball, but I will, like, I'll probably need to use this, like knit this up soon. Oh, there's something weird in here. Wow, I've never seen that. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with that. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably need to use this ball of yarn soon. So I figured this is probably a good one to just like test with versus like pulling out a skein that I don't know when I'm going to use it, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna put it on my little lazy Susan so that it doesn't go flying everywhere. And that's gonna sit over here. It'll sit right here. And then we're gonna thread this through, and I'll bring you closer. Okay, you saw that, it's gonna sit right here. And then here's how we thread this through. So it's gotta come up through this bottom hole. Thread the yarn through the lowest hole on the yarn guide. Lift up the spring and feed the yarn through the groove in the middle. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Okay, so the yarn is gonna come up through this hole, and then you move the spring and feed the yarn up through, there's a little gap there, and then it comes through this top hole. You lift this up and thread it through here. Whoops. Go. Okay, got it. Okay, that's the most difficult part so far, is getting it through these things. So it needs to like go down all of these. Okay, that's all it needs to do. And then it says, plug the power cord, slowly turn the knob to the right to start the machine. When the yarn encounters resistance, the machine may pause, then try to automatically restart to wind. If the yarn knots and the machine cannot pull the yarn, please immediately turn off the machine, straighten out the yarn, and restart the machine. Please organize the yarn before you start the machine to get a better winding experience. Okay, let's give it a go. Going. It is gonna run into that like weird thing on the yarn skein soon, and I am gonna stop it and probably cut that out because that's really weird. But oh my gosh! Oh gosh! Hold on. Okay, this was a terrible first skein choice to start with. And it's my fault because this kept going like back and forth. As it was pulled on here, it would go that way. I don't know, it like kept going like this way and then this way and then this way and then this way. And so that's why the winder kept pausing. It was like automatically stopping itself to like get more pull. And then that huge knot. Anyways, here's the ball it made with like a teeny tiny amount of yarn. Here's everything that's left on that ball. I'm not winding this up. That was terrible. I'm gonna find another skein to wind up before we test the bouclé, okay? Okay, we're gonna wind up the skein of Evermore that my friend Ashley sent me a couple days ago for socks, eventual socks. So this will be good. We'll put this on my Swift. Hopefully it won't get caught. Way cleaner, okay? Okay, I found a trick on these on the hard part, on these springs, there's like a little, there's an opening, so you don't have to like thread it through, you can like go around the opening, so it's like way easier than I thought it would be. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay, well, you gotta tie that tighter. Okay, it's in all the notches. Okay, so it seems to be having issues. It seems to be having issues like winding it off of this Swift. Like it doesn't have enough force to like pull it and like unwind it from the Swift. It just like keeps stopping every time it has to like pull it. Going really slow though. This is bad. Why do you keep stopping for no reason? You're doing great, sweetie. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're so close. You're so close. No, come on. You have so much left. No, come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. There we go. We did it! God, that only took like 20 hours. Okay, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Why did it like make this little pineapple top? That's kind of bizarre, but I guess I can just... Can I push it down? No, not really. Okay, we'll just pretend it doesn't exist. The outside looks really cool. It does look really pretty. The bottom? It's okay. All right, initial thoughts. It takes a very long time to wind one skein, but like if it's not gonna stop at all, you could set it up and walk away and then come back and it would be done. So like, that doesn't really matter if it takes a long time. Or you could set it up and just like, you know, watch your YouTube video and then it'll be done, you know, while you're watching your YouTube video. The biggest thing, and like, you know, obviously I've only done one skein, is it just kind of stops randomly. At the beginning, I think it just like didn't have enough force to pull the yarn off the Swift. And so like that was an issue. I really had to like get it going at the beginning. And if the yarn is like tangled, or like, you know, when you put your yarn on your Swift and the yarn is coming from like underneath, like next to the Swift and not like on the outside, that's going to be an issue because that's going to make the force harder to pull. So it really needs to be on the outside. It really needs to be like just the easiest pull off of the Swift. Yeah, you kind of just want to be nearby in case it shuts off. The thing that happens is like, it'll do this 3 times where it'll stop itself and then restart to try to fix whatever issue is going on. So it'll stop and restart, and it'll try to keep going. It'll do that 3 times. After the 3rd time, it will not restart. So you'll have to like manually fix whatever is going on and then restart it. So if you do walk away, like you might come back and it might have stopped itself, and then you'll have to, you know, fix whatever it is and wait more. So that's the only thing. I mean, it is a little loud, but like, it could be way louder, right? I don't know. Those are my initial thoughts. I'm actually nervous now to try the bouclé. I'm gonna try it, but I'm worried that it's not gonna work. So we'll see. I remember this being difficult just when I was like hand winding it, so maybe this was a bad idea. Like what the heck is this? Maybe I was wrong. What the? It broke. This isn't even the electric winder's fault. I mean, this yarn is not, okay, this isn't the dyer's fault either, okay? Let's not go there. This is just a nightmare. thought this one would be fine. What is this? This is dumb. Oh my god. Here you go, madame. Here's your mini skein. Kinda looks like a snowman. Okay, here are the 3 skeins that we ended up winding with the Caydo Electric Ball Winder. This one we tried to, but I ended up winding it just using my hand winder. It was skeined completely terribly, probably by like the yarn manufacturer, okay? I think that's who skeins the yarn. We don't need to go into that. Okay, let's talk about these. Surprisingly, the Suri alpaca was the one that wound up the easiest with no issues. I'm shocked. This one, our fingering weight yarn, definitely had issues at first, like I had talked about with just like the tension, but I think just like using the electric ball winder more, getting more used to like starting it up, figuring out the best ways it works, like for me, how I can get it started best. I think like working out those kinks would like take all of that away the more and more that I use it. So ultimately I think this is fine. I have no idea what happened with this. I thought this mini skein would just like, I thought it would be fine. Maybe this is just like what it does to like on the inside to make sure that it's like caked and like stable on the inside. But then, you know, obviously it's only 20 grams of yarn, so I have no idea. This is just so weird. I don't know. I would definitely want to like play around with it a bit more and like really get to like know this machine a little bit better before feeling fully comfortable recommending it. I was really excited to try this out. I think the idea of an electric ball winder and not doing it by hand is like really, really exciting. Ultimately, it did do what it said it was going to do. I did have some issues, but like, you know, is it just startup issues or are those going to continue the more I use it? I don't know. And that's just something that longer term use is going to tell me. That is what I have to say about the Caydo Electric Ball Winder for now. If you do want to try one out for yourself, I have a 40% off code for you. The code is Nick California, and the link to purchase is in the description box down below. Again, thank you so much to Caydo for sending me this electric ball winder to try out. I am really excited to keep trying it out, keep testing it, keep figuring out what I need to do to make this like work as best as it can for me. I'm not giving up on it. And I think if you're interested in one, this might be one that you want to test out. Okay, now that I've got the yarn that now that I've got the yarn that I need caked up, we can finally spend some time picking up stitches. I think I need to eat lunch first though. I'm getting a little hangry. Okay. Please observe. Picked up stitches for my California sweater sleeve. And I picked up the left front for my book club cardigan. Both of these are now ready to go and in a spot where they can be worked on whenever I want to this week. Yay, amazing. That's literally what I've been trying to do for like days, is just get them to that spot where I can just like pick them up during a work meeting and like knit on them. Hey. So now they are there. And that's really it for this video. I'm gonna spend the rest of my evening relaxing. I actually took a really big nap this afternoon in between working on my California sweater and my book club cardigan. It was needed. But I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening relaxing, eating dinner, editing this vlog, and then watching the last Eras Tour performance ever. I wonder if it's gonna be crazy or like if they're gonna be filming it again and it's gonna be exactly the same as the last 2 nights. I really hope it's gonna be crazy. Like, I think that's what everyone wants. All right, I'm going to end the vlog here. A reminder, okay, Rocky, I'm gonna end the vlog and then we can go, okay? A reminder about the Caydo Electric Ball Winder if you're interested in trying it out for yourself. The link is in the description box down below and you can use the code KNITCALIFORNIA for 40% off. I just have to say again, like I really wanted to just like absolutely be obsessed with this thing, getting it out of the box immediately. And I do think I'm gonna get there. I just think, you know, we had a little bit of some technical difficulties. I think I picked the wrong yarn to try for like the first couple skeins that we wound up. And I think I just need to get more familiar with it, and I think I need to, yeah, just play around with it more. Also, I think I want to give it a name. I know we're in the 11th hour of this video, but if you have a name suggestion for my Caydo Electric Ball Winder, leave it in the description box down below, and we'll talk more about this tomorrow. I'm looking at it now and I think it needs a name. Okay, anyway, the code is KNITCALIFORNIA for 40% off if you're interested. I still haven't filmed the Q&A video, so if you have a question for me, please leave it also in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
La 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 la. La 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 la.